Why, hello there, mech warriors and Gundam fighter pilots alike. Shams Nelson here from Pen and Blade. And in this episode, we're going to be, well, okay. You know those days when you get someone asks you a question and it's a deep question and just it stirs around in your soul for a while? Well, I got one of those questions from a new member of the Cyber Nation, the Bane, and he asked me, "How do you draw a Chibu and a mech?" And I said, dang, man, I gotta figure that out. So I'm gonna try to figure it out. And you guys will, so I got a little formula going on. We're gonna draw a couple guys like these. And yeah, we got Banana Warrior, we got in some basic shapes. So we'll do two shapes in a fruit. How about that? And so that's what you're gonna want to start with. You're gonna make a basic shape. So for a round one, you could just go like, okay, let's make this a little smaller. Just make a basic round shape, and then you cut out a piece. So you could just cut it out like that if you want, or you could get a little fancier and make it like a swoopy cutout. Oops. You can do all sorts of stuff. You could make the original shape something like that. Cut it out over here. Alright. Let's go ahead and do two of those. That'll be fun. Alright. And then I like to put the Chibu's head. So I'm thinking, where is he sitting inside of this? This is going to be like the glass part. You can do a little something like that. And put the Chibu's head somewhere in there. And this guy, what if he's like laying back? Alright? And then I kind of assume they're in like a somewhat hunched over position, but it depends on what you want to do. Maybe this guy's sitting upright. So then you put his two hands holding the control sticks, or maybe he's got like, some floaty things because it's super futuristic. And if you need to, you could draw like a line, but I like to keep the perspective really simple so that the eye level's just generally around here, and so I can keep these lines straight, so you're not like looking down too much, but instead the box is like right at eye level, so you have a little bit of foreshortening going in the background. But yeah, then put their face in somewhere. We'll get to that in a minute. I just want to get the outline because this isn't going to be about painting Chibus in particular. I think I've done a couple episodes about that, and maybe I should do a proper series. But you can find them on the channel if you draw how to draw a Chibi, pen and blade. It'll pop up. So I'm just trying to figure out how to put him into this pose. So this guy's down here, but you're not going to see his feet, so we can erase that out. And then I don't know, maybe his. This is all like beep boops. Some dashboard stuff. Alright. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot, this is a mech, so we gotta put the arm, so maybe you do that, or you could do a sprocket, like some kind of joint where the shoulder would be to stick things for the arms. And then I like to do a big forearm hand combo. So maybe this one could be a little different in that we can make it a square kind of thing. See, I'm not really showing the top. I guess it would be better if I was to do top-down perspective a little bit, but actually, I don't know. Anyways, it's kind of like pseudo perspective. Give him some claws. This arm, maybe you want to think about, okay, where is it on this side? And just keep going straight across. Maybe this one's got some kind of laser cannon. Now, it's not optional to make sound effects when you draw mech robots, because that's just awesome. And then you know what? This guy, he's just going to be like... See? Look how much better that looks with the sound effects. This guy, maybe he's got his leg thing going on. So I like to make the leg thing go back and forward. I think I didn't learn that from like the original or the old Mech Warrior games. And this could be a gun. With a thumb though, for some reason. Thumb gun. That's the trigger. And then this arm should be a little lower, I think. And it would be all back here probably. I don't know. We'll just put it in there. And we'll do a couple more shapes. And we'll do a couple fruits. Alright? Boom. Oops. Alright, we'll save you for later, layer 7. You're gonna be a fruit layer. So layer 6, we're gonna do some boxier shapes. So let's have, I haven't tried doing a tall one. This will be kind of goofy. Should move it over so I have room for the other arm. Oh, maybe I should have had another pointing this way. What if we did that? Okay, so imagine it's pointing. See what I did there? I carved out that piece. I know it's not perfect, but okay. I guess the idea is to make it vanish to this point and vanish to that point, but you're not going to have like a top or bottom plane. Okay, and then from there, you can like carve out a piece like that, and then you got to kind of just follow it around. And if you can, so you do want to do the back at least, or have it in your mind, so that you can say, all right, so this one would go like that, like this. I see a piece there, like that, and then so that's gonna be your glass. Ching, sing. Your little mech, your little Chibu fighter mech pilot is gonna sit in there, and it's gonna defeat his enemies. I'm pretty sure. This looks like a killer design. It's the Boxium 612 Mark III series, you know. I mean, it's pretty good. I don't know how I'm gonna put feet on this thing though. I'm try not to cop out and make him fly. Let's give him some feet. What if this is gonna look ridiculous? But if the feet are bent forward like this, it's a little more human-like. And I don't think that it's exactly what you're looking for, unless you're trying to do like a humanoid mech. So maybe we'll do that for the third one. Let's see what we can do with a boxy. What would this be called? The chamber that they're in? See, that's too far back. What if we... You know what? That's it. This is this is it. This is standard issue. You know, it's got a door with a handle. It's pretty standard issue. And what is this? This is the... Oh, so you can speak. Surrender, citizen. You're under arrest. This is the cyber police. Alright, cool. So we could have a boxy. What if the box part, the pilot's chamber. So I keep remembering. Gotta remember just you can do just the front shape first. This is alright. So I should organize my thoughts, but this is just gonna be like experimental fun video, trying to figure it out together. Hope that's cool. So you see, you can do the front of the box, and then you just add 2 vanishings and a line. So if your box is like that, you do the same thing. Doot, doot. And you could connect them and have a vanishing. Doot, doot. You know, they should technically all be vanishing to the same point, though, if they're connected. Somewhere way, way, way over there. Cool. Can we connect it to this? This makes no sense, but let's go with it. This is a humanoid mech we've created. We're going to give him humanoid legs. Alright, you know what? No, we'll make one of our fruit mechs humanoid. Alright. And then I'm going to carve out a window. I'm kind of imagining that's there. So let me erase that and just imagine it. Shoot. Alright, we got, and this is a double pilot. Because look how complex this machine is. And this guy's looking over at this guy like, why did you even design this? And this guy's wearing his sunglasses. He's like, I'm so cool. I'm the bomb. At least it's got like one big laser. And one little arm. And 2 human legs. Alright. That's one of the better designs I've ever encountered. Alright, so let's do, we did a banana, so let's do an apple. Alright, and we can just carve out, this is gonna make it a little tricky. Maybe I'll just do, we're gonna have a gun turret coming out the top of the apple. And then that's it. See, now that you're kind of getting it, you can have fun with it. Oh, what's going on? Got a little warrior. Applebot never stop for no one. Doo doo doo. Applebot is super hot, you know, son. See, this would be more human legs if you don't want to bend them at the knees. That's it. That's Applebot. Do we have room for one more guy getting blasted away? Cherrybot. He's like, no. Wait, okay, so he should be the same size as this guy. So he's actually getting blasted. Oh no. Cherrybot's defenses doesn't have a windshield. Cherrybot's pretty useless. Alright, and that's it, you guys. I hope this was mildly educational. If not, I'm sorry, I do not offer refunds. I cannot refund your time. But I can wish you peace. I can tell you God bless. And I can command you to stay fantastic. Everyone,